Welcome, 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 my wonderful Aquarius. I want to thank you guys so much for clicking on my channel. Here looks a little weird. Thank you guys so much for clicking on my channel. My name is Kamoy. As I am new here to YouTube, I want to thank you so much for being patient with me as I learn this platform. Okay. So I want to explain just a few things before I jump into your reading. Okay, so my name is Kimor. Like I said, I am a level 2 certified Reiki energy healer. So I deal mainly in your 7 chakra systems of helping people to unblock their chakras, as well as help people to recognize their truth within, and help them to really come into their own and live the life that they desire to experience. Okay, I understand that it is a journey, and some of us get stuck in maybe childhood traumas, or maybe even traumatic experiences that we've had with relationships. Okay, and sometimes it's hard to get past things that hurt. Okay, so now, with that being said, we all, as individuals on this earth, because I know I did the Scorpio reading, and I'm gonna have to go back and watch that myself, because as I was doing the reading, I'm like, shit, I thought I was doing okay, like shit was coming out like don't stink people. I'm like, daggone it. Anyway, with that being said, my wonderful Aquarius, what we're going to do this week is we're going to pull 2 chakra cards. Okay, and then from the chakra cards, I then use a clarifying deck, and I will be using my Zen clarifier deck. Because I am a Reiki level 2 healer, I really like to focus on people's chakra and really your spiritual growth and your spiritual maturity. So this channel is for anyone on their spiritual path, anyone seeking spiritual maturity, anyone seeking spiritual guidance, any empath, any light workers, anyone that just needs motivation and encouragement, anyone that's interested in numerology, astrology, anyone that's just trying to figure this shit out, really. Okay, self-mastery is key. You are not to get stuck in the signs or the pattern of the zodiac signs. You are to master them. Okay, know thyself. That's really what this is about. Okay, oh wow, boop, 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 boop. 2 cards fell out. We got heart chakra and root chakra. Okay, so we got the victim card popping out for you guys this week, my wonderful Aquarius, and we have soulmates popping out for you this week also. Okay, I don't know, I think somebody else had that last week. We're going to check out what your cards were last week. So this week we have soulmate energy popping out, and you got victim energy popping out. Now, boom, these cards don't mean what you think they mean, so I'm going to get into that. But first, let me look up what your energy was last week. Oh, you had faith and expansion last week. So faith is I want to say, faith is a root chakra. Oh, no. Faith is a third eye chakra card. Okay. And expansion is the root chakra card. Okay, so not expansion is the throat chakra card, and faith is a third eye chakra card. So that's what you had last week. You were working on your third eye energy as well as your throat chakra energy. But this week the energies have shifted, my wonderful Aquarius. I want you to keep in mind, however, energy is fluid, which means you have free will. You can choose to do the work, or you can choose not to do the work, okay? The universe does not get caught up in time, my dear ones, okay? So it doesn't really operate in 2 weeks versus 2 months versus 2 years. Energy's unfolding, all right? So however long it takes you to progress in your healing process, in your work, that can be how long this all takes to unfold, okay? Now, before we get the clarification cards, we're just going to talk about the chakras that popped up, all right? Now, you have the 2 chakras that popped up was root chakra. The root chakra is all about your now moment, okay? The root chakra is all about what's grounding you right now. When this soulmate card pops up, it really doesn't have so much to do with anyone else per se, but it really has to do with you. Are you telling yourself the truth about you? Are you telling yourself the truth about your situations? Are you telling yourself the truth about your life? So this has to do with you doing the soul searching for you to really figure out you. That's what this card represents. It really doesn't have anything to do with a soulmate. It's asking you to go within your soul, okay, and mate yourself, meet yourself, okay? That's what this is asking you to do, because this is what's grounding you right now, okay? How you're viewing yourself. This is where you're you can find either that you have what's what I'm looking for. You can find jealousy popping up here. Let me just give you a few tips about that root chakra. Okay. This is where fear and anxiety lies. It actually lies in your root chakra, right? So there's you can actually tend to work too much. You can tend to overeat. Okay, there's definitely fear and anxiety residing in this chakra. Okay, there's also restlessness, right? And an inability to sit still. You also will definitely have problems manifesting if you don't have balance in this chakra. And this is really all contingent on how you are viewing yourself right now. That is not by coincidence, and that has been popping up in the overall energy, my wonderful Aquarius, only because there are a couple of things that are happening planetary wise. Okay. Planetary wise, the sun is in Aries. We are now in Aries season. Aries rules your first house, which is all about your interpersonal self, your interpersonal relationships with yourself, with others, your personal wealth, your personal growth, your personal maturity, your bills, your family, your insecurities. Anything to do with your personal self is what is now being highlighted by the sun. Okay, and also Chiron, which is known as a wounded healer, that comes in to heal a lot of these soul traumatic events that cause you not to see your true self. It comes in to heal that, and that's going to be in Aries until about 2027. Okay. And if you want an exact date or an exact year, please go ahead, research and Google that shit. Okay. Chiron being in Aries is really focusing on healing all that personal shit that has been causing you pain. Okay, so you want to take advantage of that energy and really tap into your truth. Okay, now this victim card does not represent you walking in victim energy. Really what it represents is you maturing and understanding that everything that you've had to go through has now led you to a place where you can change. Okay, this victim card is a heart chakra card, so this is causing you to it's causing you to step into forgiveness, not just for others but also for yourself. Okay, that's super important. Now, one of the things that you need to be mindful for, my wonderful Aquarius, as we are transiting through this energy, Mercury is in retrograde, so you will find a lot of old shit coming back, maybe old feelings, old people, old situations, old emotions. Okay, you have shit coming back because healing is being stirred up. Okay. All right, so what we're going to use to clarify your energy, your chakra energy this week, I'm going to be using the Zen deck. Okay, so we're just going to talk, thank our angels, our guides, our ancestors, our higher self, God within. We're going to thank the divine source, the creator, okay, and all of the positive higher energies that are here to help us, okay, and to protect us. Okay, we just thank them for clarity, we thank them for wisdom, and we thank them for insight. Okay, so we're doing a 5-card diamond pull with the Zen deck. Okay, wow. And we're taking a look and seeing what type of energy you guys might have to shift through this week. Now, although I'm doing this reading for the week of, I don't know if I said this in the beginning of the video, March 26th to April 1st, energy is fluid. So whenever you click on this video, just be mindful that's when it's for you. Okay, so you take what you need and you leave what you don't. Okay, your first card up is, this is what's the basis of the reading. What's on your mind, really? It's abundance. Okay. You have, it's like the King of Pentacles showing up. You got abundance on your mind. This is about security. This is all about you setting that foundation that's needed. This is all about you controlling your power. This is all about discipline. Okay. Now, that's what's on your mind right now. Okay. Internally, what's going on that you may not be aware of is 3 of Fire. Now, fire cards are all about your intuition, and 3 of Fire is really about preparation and insight, expansion. All right. So some of you are really coming out of that old negative mind frame. Some of you are coming out of that old negative thought pattern. Some of you are really stepping into a more light of really calling in what you want. Now, like I said, you need to be mindful because Mercury is in retrograde. So if you feel like you're being drawn back into that old negative mind loop, you got trust coming in. So you're going to have to totally let go. Okay? You're going to have to totally let go. That's like the page of water coming in with synchronicity, with beginnings, new beginnings. Just let go. Okay? You're going to have to let go, my wonderful Aquarius. Yep. And it's asking you to let go of the guilt. Right? It's asking you to let go of the guilt. Yep. And really, you're going to have to protect your energy. So you're going to have to really protect your energy and make sure that you're really not inviting in anything or any situation that's making you feel guilty. So if you've done something, you apologize for it and you keep it moving. You cannot keep replaying the old negative mind loops. That's not going to work for you. That's definitely not going to work for you in this season. It's kind of like you're tired of seeing the same thing over and over and over again. So what you need to be mindful of is you don't isolate yourself from the people that care about you also, okay? Because of your guilt. You don't want to isolate yourself from the people that care about you because of your guilt. That's important, okay? Now, you do have in your fourth card placement, which I like to call your alchemy placement, you have inner voice. And inner voice is asking you, and inner voice is like the high priestess energy. That's the moon. That's asking you to tap into your feelings, right? That's asking you to tap into what's important to you, right? Because you really can't manifest if you're not in tune with your feelings. I mean, no, correction. You can manifest, but you may not manifest exactly what you want to experience or desire to experience if you're not tuned into your feelings, okay? So then you're going to experience a whole spectrum of other things until you figure it out, okay? So pay attention to your inner voice, tap into your emotions, okay? And you're going to have to pay attention to your conditioning. This is that old negative mind loop, okay? This is breaking out of your self-imposed limitation of how you operate and how you do things and how you move. Yep. You've been sitting in sorrow long enough because you have the 9 of ear popping up. That's that guilt shit. You're going to have to let that go. Air cards are all about your spiritual and your mental thinking. And some of you are really going to have to tap into your spirituality. Some of you are going to have to start meditating more to get out of this depression. I'm just sitting and worrying, honey. Okay, cried over spilled milk. I'm going to tell y'all something right now, okay? Wonderful Aquarius. I'm going to have to check. I really don't think I have any Aquarius in my major placements in my chart. But I'm going to circle back on that and I'm going to check. But this is what I can say, right? You guys are all about I know. So that is just signaturely your energy pattern. I know, right? And because you think you know everything, sometimes you can tend to sit here and isolate yourself and just keep worrying about shit over and over again. And really sitting in depression when you don't have to. You're going to have to sink into nothingness. This is all about meditation. This is all about like surrendering. Fuck it. This is all about surrendering. So you're in a place of surrendering. It's time to surrender is exactly what I'm going to name your video. Okay? It's time to surrender. Well, that's one option. Because I've been noticing I start off naming it and then I go in and that's not what spirit gives it. But it's time to surrender is what or stop playing politics. Is what I hear. Okay. So, all right. Because you do have in your 5th card placement, you have politics. And this is kind of like, I feel like you're wearing many different faces depending on who you're interacting with, right? So it's kind of like, and it's not that you mean to do this. It's kind of like you're trying to it's kind of like you're trying to find yourself at the same time, but you feel like you have to wear a fake mask in the presence of certain people, right? Because not everybody can see past your bullshit, or you can't see past other people's bullshit. So there's a lot of mask wearing. Either you're wearing a mask or somebody's wearing a mask because somebody don't want to see past bullshit. Okay, so you have Beyond Illusions popping up, which is a judgment card. So with all of these different masks that's been being worn, judgment is coming in. Okay, there's judgment coming in. Now judgment is represented by Pluto, and just so you know, Pluto is all about transformation. I know, because Scorpio is ruled by Mars and Pluto. So trust me, we always fucking dying and being reborn again. So Pluto is all about transformation. It's all about summing things up. It's all about evolution. It's all about growth. All right. So there's definitely the end of playing politics coming into place, because you are getting a new vision. Like, you're getting your shit together. Okay. And if you're not, then you're being asked to, like, it's free will. The energy is there for you to take it or not. You literally then have the Queen of Air. Now, once again, air has to do with your spiritual and your mental thinking. So you're going to have to pay attention to that. The Queen of Air is a quick thinker. Okay. Very organized. Right? Very perceptive. Very independent. It's all about self-mastery. I want to even stay... I really want to say what I'm hearing is like you're stepping into your boss shit regardless. If you're a woman, you're stepping into your boss shit. If you're a man, you're really stepping into your boss shit, right? And this is really what you would need to get past this politics phase, okay? To push past this victim stage and become the fucking tree planted and grounded that you need to be, okay? All right, my wonderful Aquarius, I hope this video was helpful. Okay, you guys got some heart chakra work and some root chakra work to do this week. You do. Okay. Walk in forgiveness, operate in forgiveness, and you want to see your true self. What's your truth? Okay, don't get caught up in the old and the past shit that you can't change. What's your truth now? Okay. All right, my wonderful Aquarius, make sure you guys do something kind for yourself this week. Okay. Stay hydrated. Also, make sure you meditate, get some quiet time in. That's going to be important. You're going to hear that throughout all my videos, because I really think that's important for everybody, especially with all of the fucked up energy that's going on in the world today, because we all could get caught up in it if we are not careful. Trust. Okay, I have to work at it constantly. Just being able to stay in my Zen place, especially when you do readings, you know, you tap into a whole bunch of different energies, so you have to protect yourself. Sometimes it can be a little draining, so I have to definitely protect myself. So, my wonderful Aquarius, I will see you guys next week. And once again, make sure you do something kind for yourself. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Okay, thank you guys. Bye.